This is a download from OZFM.
Woo! Yeah! So, it must be the most amazing thing in your life.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome to open the door and find Brad Gushue at the door this morning, I must say.
Welcome to the Dawn Patrol.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I can tell you on Friday that the province was
Elated.
It came to a standstill.
Yeah.
Everything stopped in Newfoundland and Labrador on Friday. And we were all just so proud of you when you won the gold medal. So just take us through the process. I mean, that final game, how were you feeling and how did you get yourself mentally prepared to win?
Actually, we were feeling pretty good. It's as loose as I've ever seen the guys before. Big game. I was a little bit nervous myself, but I usually get a little bit nervous before the big games. And as the game went on, we got off to a slow start in the first end, but the second end, I knew that we were there to play. And then once the sixth end came and we got that 6. It was real hard to control yourself because at that point we knew it. We had won, and it was just a matter of time. And we had to play 8 ends for TV, so we had to stay out there 2 more ends, and that was just grueling because I wanted to get it over with.
Yeah.
So
I was disappointed when you threw that rock right through the house. I said, "My God, what's he doing? What's he doing?"
I've never gotten such a hard time for missing a shot in my life. I think.
I wanted to them to put to check your heart rate at that point. You know?
Well, that's the thing. When I looked up and we had 6, my heart was just pounding.
Yeah.
And I knew we had won, and it was real hard to control the emotions. And I didn't want to waste a whole bunch of time, so I got in the hack, and like I said, my heart and the adrenaline was just pumping through my body, and kicked out way too hard. And luckily, I didn't take out one of our own rocks anyway. So
when you knew you had it, then did you enjoy the game?
Yeah, it was just anxious. I wanted to get over with and make it official, but those last 2 ends were fun. But I just wanted to to be on that podium and make it official as quick as possible.
And let's talk about your teammates, the guys.
Mark Nichols.
You came together so well as a team. You functioned so well as a team, and there was a little bit of an age difference there.
Yeah.
But none of that mattered.
No. We've for some reason we had a real good chemistry right from the start, even though we had a big age difference. And Mark was spectacular in those last 2 games, and he struggled a little bit in the playoffs, but I've never seen anybody turn it around so much and so well in a couple of games. And he was just definitely the MVP in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
And Russ was steady as we figured he would be. He's been around for a long time and a ton of experience. And Jamie played steady too. He was solid in Halifax, and he was solid again over there. And Mike actually got to play a game and a half, which was good, and he played great, and we ended up winning a big game against the U.S. in the last round robin with him in the lineup.
So, all in all, a magnificent Olympic experience.
It was. The last 3 days were, 10 or 20 times better than I ever thought they would be. With Friday being the final, that was, just a ton of fun, as you can imagine. And then on Saturday, we had the medals ceremony, and that was probably the highlight of my Olympics, to be up on the podium and hear the anthem. Have 8,000 or 9,000 people watching, and you're the center of attention. It was pretty neat. And then Sunday with the closing ceremonies, it was just 3 days of unbelievable fun.
Have you lost track of time?
I have. I don't know what.
It is Tuesday, the 28th.
I don't know what time zone I'm in, or what time zone I should be on. It was yesterday. We were up for probably about 28 hours straight, and about 24 of those were traveling.
Yeah.
Some of the crowd shots were amazing. I saw your father, Brad's dad.
Brad's dad. Yeah.
What's he doing with the T-shirt now?
Excited.
And
Actually,
you with the phone and your
offers
mom.
for people to buy those shirts.
Oh, really?
They're a hot commodity.
Excellent.
They are, yeah.
That orange one was that he had in Halifax. That people were asking for that left, right, and center. So
I saw you right after you were you had won, and you talked to your mom. How's your mom?
She's good.
Good.
I got to see her for only about 10 minutes last night before we went into the the huge crowd of people. But she's doing good, and I mentioned Deborah mentioned about me phoning her, and I wanted her to be I wanted to talk to her right after we won. And
she wasn't picking up, was she?
Yeah.
God, that was funny. Yeah.
There was so many people calling that she wanted to focus on the game, and then when she realized it was me, she picked up. But the emotion in that phone call was it was fun. You could hear the excitement at home, and it was good to talk to her.
So how do you top this?
I have no idea.
Going to
Going to
Disneyland or
Disneyland.
what?
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sit down in the next couple months, I guess, and figure out some new goals. But
Yeah, how are things going to change for you guys now?
I
Endorsement deals go crazy, yeah.
I hope so, but
I think the men's hockey team could use their help.
Yeah, really.
I think so.
I really don't know, but we're just gonna sit down, enjoy it, hold on tight, and see where it takes us.
Well, I'll tell you what, we are so proud as Newfoundlanders and Labradorians of your accomplishments at Torino. It's just an amazing thing, and to be the first men's team to bring gold to Canada, what an amazing feat. The Canadian media has been just, gushing about the Gushue rink.
Loves you to death.
Yeah, so
all the naysayers.
Yeah.
Couldn't you have just kicked them now?
there were a few along the way, and now there's a number of, I know I was reading some comments from some curlers who said, watch out for this team, because now they've really got a lot of confidence, and they know how well they can play. So so will you go on to play in O'Brien? I mean, you're going to stay at the curling thing?
Oh yeah, we're gonna stay at it. I'm definitely gonna stay at it until 2010. Yeah. After that, you never know where life takes you. I don't have a job now, so so
he's
throw that hint out there.
Hanging around here this morning, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you have a problem with that.
No way.
So I don't know where it's going to take us, but we're definitely going to go towards 2010 and hopefully make a repeat, I guess.
All right. Now you're going to be appearing with Lynn Burry on NTV. You're going to be talking to Lynn, I understand, and you have some stuff planned for NTV. So we'll be hearing lots more from you and about your experience at the Olympics. But listen, thanks for taking the time to come in and speak with us.
Thank
this
you.
morning.
Thanks for having me.
Our Olympic gold medal champion, Brad Gushue, everybody.
OZFM.